Hey guys, it's Hazard back once again. Having just beaten Smolno on Steam, I decided to go ahead and take on Sif. Sif I always used to have a lot of trouble with, and I don't do it anymore because I know how to tackle him. The key to Sif is just to get under his legs. Like, seriously, just stay under his legs. I do die once, just thanks to some bad luck. Other than that, it's pretty good. Always make sure you go behind the gravestone, because there's the Hornet Ring back there. Hornet Ring being one of the best rings in the game, in my opinion, especially for PvP. Hornet Ring in PvP is so good. Yeah, because even with my very little stamina, I can block most of Sif's attacks. So, like, but there's one where he does a double spin, and it's very obvious when he's going to do it. So you have to roll through his attacks, and so I like to learn to kind of how to roll through. See, that move right there, you cannot block it. You always take damage. It does a lot of damage. It's his heaviest hitting move. But I'm about to die in a second. It's going to be hilarious. Come on. Yes, notice how I just keep trying to stay under his legs. I wasn't ready for this. See his double spinning move. Ah dear, so that's that done with. Let's try again, shall we? Notice how the fight starts straight away from kind of the opposite side, similar to how the Seath fight changes if you've died the first time. But yeah, so basically just try and get under his legs. Just roll through all his attacks if you can. I don't know how I'm blocking those. Stop spamming that friggin' move. Man, people are spamming a lot of moves on me recently. But yeah, Sif is easy once you get him down. Just stand his legs and spam. Sif is a really good boss though. His aesthetic style, his aesthetic design is awesome. Like, whoever thought of the Sif boss fight deserves a frigging medal. Because it's great. It looks awesome. Like, there's a part where Sif just starts backing away from you and stares at the character. Oh my god. It gives you shivers. It's gonna happen in a second. Come on. Show me the shivers. Give me the shivers. I want the shivers. Give me them shivers. I'll hit your legs. I'll hit your legs if you don't give me shivers. Do the shivers. I so nearly die at that point. I didn't know that Sif could do that. He kind of backs up onto the surrounding forest. Interesting to note that this area that we're in now, that we're fighting in, obviously it's Artorias' grave, but in the DLC, Artorias of the Abyss, it's actually the Ulusul Sanctuary, which is kind of a cool thing to think about. I just like how it's all kind of separated out. Look at that stare, man. Shivers. Look at how high he goes. I never realised he could go that high. I'm not going to speed this through because this episode's going to be quite short. I imagine it should be quite short anyway. I don't think it should be very long. I'm running out of space on my hard drive, basically. So I need to get all these rendered out before I can carry on playing. And there goes Sif. Not a difficult boss fight at all. I've never actually done that on PC. I mean, I used to play Dark Souls solely on. I used to play Dark Souls solely on. What's it called? On PS3. I completed it twice on there, and then on PC I don't see the point in completing it. I'd rather just keep rolling new characters for PvP. Like, I've got a strength build, I've got a dex build. I really want to try a sorcerer build. I'm fighting the temptation not to start it now and finish my finish my 1 bro first, because I know I'll never finish it if I stop. So I need to finish my 1 bro. And then I'm going to do a sorcerer build. So I've never done a sorcerer build before. Never. I've never used magic. Right, the closest I've come to using magic is using pyromancy. So, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go down to New Londo now and do some more farming, I think. So I'll get back to you when something else interesting happens. So it seems like it's time for the legendary boss fight that is the Four Kings boss fight. Now I have to say, Four Kings is my most hated boss fight, just because I don't like it. It's too based on luck. I mean, I know there's ways of doing it skillfully, but I mean, if it's tankable, then it's tankable, and you're going to tank through it. So the way I do it is the way most people do it, is they wear Havel's armor, and they use, what's it called? They use Iron Flesh, and they cast it and then walk towards them. What I discovered while doing this is that it's just, you don't have to cast Iron Flesh to get through this boss fight at all. As long as you've got 20 Estus Flasks, then you can get through it fine. Yeah, that's me putting Havel stuff on, making sure the ring's on. Now it's time to drop down with Iron Flesh at the ready. Because the problem with Iron Flesh is that it slows down your speed. So what I tend to do is, see, watch me. I cast Iron Flesh far too early here. Oh wait, no I don't. I actually do it okay. And I had another issue as well. The fact that I'm not relying on my shield. So why am I using it? Why am I using my shield here? I don't understand why. And I start two-handing it. I've left my health far too low then. Because anything I've learnt from this boss fight is that you need to keep your health above half if you plan to tank it. Because the grab move can take off half my health. This thing can take off half my health. And with Iron Flesh on, there's no chance of me dodging it. And that's me dead. That's why Iron Flesh is so bad, because it absolutely tanks your movability, so you can't get in next to them. The thing, if you don't understand, okay, the Four Kings, their sword, the hill basically does no damage, but the big spiky bit does a hell of a lot of damage. So the key is you have to get right up next to him, and the only things you really have to worry about are his grab move and the big AoE explosion, both of which can take about half of my health down. I also want to be able to run, because I need to be able to dodge the magic attack that it shoots when it's really far away. So we're going to fast forward and show some more of my attacks. I do a lot of different strategies, and then we're going to see the ending and the end result. What bullshit is this? Hey, I'm gonna shoot a magic attack that takes off more than 3/4 of your life. You dead, mofo. So this encounter was actually quite interesting. So I'm still using my shield on the left hand. Still made that mistake. So I'm going to go through the mistakes that I made and what I did right, because still early on, this is still early on in the attempt, so I still kept making a lot of mistakes. Thankfully I knew from my bloodstain like which direction I had to run in. See, watch this. I tried to cast Iron Flesh there far too early. I should be healing right now. And then that hits me. And then I need to heal again. See, I'm doing okay in the healing, but by now I'm far, far behind. The second king is going to spawn before I can kill this one. I'm running far too behind. Heal. Heal. Ah, so close to dying. The key that everyone needs to know is that you need to keep attacking, and you need to keep attacking the leftovers of the body, because that does more damage. If you have a high enough damage weapon, then you can actually defeat the 4 kings in 3 kings, which is great. See, I'm doing okay here, but I'm wasting time. I'm too concerned with casting Iron Flesh. I need to be doing damage here. You know, he's hardly doing any damage to me without Iron Flesh, so why am I bothered with casting it? Like, Iron Flesh doesn't help me wail on him. Like, with Iron Flesh on, actually, well, I don't know if you know this, but with Iron Flesh on, it actually decreases your stamina regen even more, so it takes forever. But notice how the other king has spawned already. I had no chance. In order to have any chance of getting through this boss fight, you need to kill each king before the next one respawns. What? What am I supposed to do about that? So I knew at that point that I was getting a little bit stressed. So what I did was I put it down for a couple of hours and came back to Dark Souls. I've been playing the game for quite a long period of time at that point. I was just getting a little bit stressed, as some might say. So left it for a couple of hours and came back and had another crack at it. Rethought my strategy, and it was at this point I thought about the Iron Flesh and how it was slowing me down. And I also thought about the shield as well. So as you can see, I've actually equipped my Pyromancy Flame in my left hand rather than my right hand. So now I don't have to worry about switching weapons on my left hand. Oh, sorry, I don't have to worry about switching weapons on my right hand. I can just cast Iron Flesh if I need to, and then just change to two-handed. And then even if I don't change to two-handed, pressing R1 still inflicts damage. It's a much better like kind of way to do it. Because otherwise, because now I know if I'm pressing R1, no matter what, I should be dealing damage. And it's a lot easier to think about because this situation is quite stressful. But again, I'm too concerned with casting Iron Flesh. You don't need to cast Iron Flesh this fight. It's not that hard. So just wail on the 4 kings, just wail on him. There we go, Iron Flesh is gone. But notice, he's still doing no damage to me, so why am I casting Iron Flesh? I don't understand. So yeah, keep wailing on it, and you see I'm still doing damage, but I'm still a bit behind. So I'll run away and heal. And I was so close to dying then. I think that's what's important to know, is that with the blade, yes, Iron Flesh does do a bit of difference, but close up, like the hilt that has no difference in damage whether you have Iron Flesh on or not. So heal, you're gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm dead at this point. So it's much easier to kind of depend on yourself just dodging the blade rather than trying to cast Iron Flesh and tank through it, I think, in my opinion. Because in all honesty, his attacks are very easy to dodge. They're very much telegraphed, like authorities. But I'm doing okay at this point. I'm doing alright. I don't know what that was. Sorry about that. But I'm very close to doing this. So I'm just like, oh, come on. I was so close. Actually so close to getting this. Oh, Come on. And I got greedy. I got greedy. Dark Souls is the most humbling game ever. I got greedy and I paid for it. I was so close to beating him. All I had to do is press square or X or whatever. All I had to do was press that and heal. And then I would have beat him. But nope. Deary me. Deary, deary me. I'll get it eventually. One day over the rainbow, when I rise, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Do, 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 do. Shit! I was doing really well then as well. So I can survive next to him. Maybe I should try and get through the first one without it. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. Oh my god. I got greedy. I got freaking greedy. I'm so stupid. I'm getting there. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm not gonna get greedy. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh my god. This is hard. Alright, come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, yes! Oh my god. I'm the best around. Nothing is ever gonna keep me down. I don't know the words. I'm the best around. Nothing is ever gonna keep me down. Woo! I beat the four kings, they are my beaches. Four kings, lol, more like four noobs. And I'm gonna go towards the Karth and I'm gonna become a Dark Wraith because I'm friggin' awesome. Level 1 Dark Wraith, bro. Look out in your world, I'm coming. First, light a bonfire. So yeah, as you can see, I finally beat the Four Kings. There's not much else to say. This is the apart from the fact that I'm obviously very happy about it. I want to see it. But yeah, there's not much else to say about it. But I'm going to let the cutscene kind of dialogue play out for you. Just because talk to Karth. I know it's something that a lot of people never do because they talk to Frampt first. Just a piece of advice: if you want to become a Dark Wraith, the key is you can talk to Frampt, but don't talk to him after you get the Lord Vessel, because otherwise he'll make you place it through him. You can only become a Dark Wraith by placing the Lord Vessel through Karth, which I'm about to do now. You can actually beat the Four Kings at the beginning of the game, but obviously it's kind of hard. I mean, I had to use friggin' all Havels to do it, but people can do it naked and stuff. I mean, so if you're that good, then you can do it straight away. The Dark Soul. There's also some interesting stuff about the humanity is made of. About the lore here, the 6 pieces of the Dark Soul. It's really interesting. So I'm going to let the rest of this play out. I hope you enjoyed it. I can now finally get on with finishing the rest of the game, because I have space on my hard drive now that these are rendered out. So hopefully I'll get back to you soon. See you later, guys.
Clinging to his age of fire and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them.
Me!
Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the primordial serpent. I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord. But the other serpent, Frampt, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the fourth Lord, so that you may usher in an age of dark. Very well. I shall now guide you to Gwyn's prison. Be still, and trust thine flesh to me. This is Gwyn's prison. Now, place the Lord Vessel upon the altar.
What now, bro? In fact, let me change my clothes first.
Very well. Once the vessel is filled with souls, the gate to Gwyn shall open. Seek Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, and the traitor, Seath the Scaleless. Fill this vessel with their souls, then the gate will open, so that you may kill Gwyn. Are you ready? Then let us return to the abyss. Entrust thine flesh to me.
Let me join the frigging Covenant, for God's sake.
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
Okay. Guess what I just did? Beat a really hard boss at level 1. I'm so chuffed with myself right now. Well, I did.